I don't feel bad for it though. And at least I try to involve people. Yo, see, I'm doing something here.
Incheon clearance delivery. Korean Air Kilo Alpha Lima 421 Heavy IFR to Tokyo. Ready to copy.
Yeah, God, yeah.
Korean Air Kilo Alpha Lima 421 Heavy is cleared to Tokyo Airport via the EGOB 2 Yankee departure, runway tree 4 right. Climb via SID, maintain 13,000, expect flight level 41010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 121.4, squawk 2066.
Cleared to Tokyo via the EGOB 2 Yankee departure, runway tree 4 right. Climb via SID, maintain 13,000, expect flight level 41010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 121.4, squawk 2066, Korean Air Kilo Alpha Lima 421 Heavy.
Korean Air Kilo Alpha Lima 421 Heavy, readback is correct. Contact ground on 12.575 when ready to taxi. Good day.
Incheon ground, Korean Air Kilo Alpha Lima 421 Heavy. Could you please get the passengers on board?
Korean Air Kilo Alpha Lima 421 Heavy. The jetway is going to be connected.
Inch on ground, Korean Air Kilo Alpha Lima 421 Heavy. I am done with the boarding. Inch on ground, Korean Air Kilo Alpha Lima 421 Heavy. Could you please send the catering truck?
Korean Air Kilo Alpha Lima 421 Heavy. The catering truck is on the road.
Inch on ground, Korean Air Kilo Alpha Lima 421 Heavy. Could you please send the baggage?
Korean Air Kilo Alpha Lima 421 Heavy. Baggage is on the way.
Inch on ground, Korean Air Kilo Alpha Lima 421 Heavy, Gate 7 Information Gulf. Request pushback.
Korean Air Kilo Alpha Lima 421 Heavy, inch on ground. Pushback approved.
Inch on ground, Korean Air Kilo Alpha Lima 421 Heavy requesting pushback.
Korean Air Kilo Alpha Lima 421 Heavy. Pushback request accepted.
Inch on ground, Korean Air Kilo Alpha Lima 421 Heavy with Gulf. Ready to taxi IFR.
Korean Air Kilo Alpha Lima 421 Heavy. Taxi to and hold short of runway 34 right, using taxiway Romeo for Mike 6 Mike 5 Sierra. Contact tower on 118.2. When ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 34 right using taxiway Romeo 4 Mike 6 Mike 5 Sierra. Korean Air Kilo Alpha Lima 421 Heavy.
Okay, made it. You good now? You good now? You can hear me now? Could hear me now? So when this hits 25, we inject, we open the fuel. When it does that, you see shutter raise. Keep in mind, a lot of that time is in cruise. Well, a lot of it is in cruise, and I can leave, walk, on home, and let's just be running. I stop doing that. As it drop in December. Don't it's the vision. Auxiliary power unit. What GPU stand for? Yeah. Or opposite, ailerons neutral, pitch down, pitch up. Oh, you actually know that? No, I know the answer, but you actually know the answer? Ground proximity warning system. Alright, friend, I'll friend. Nope, not. You made it, you made it. Not you. Down to him. You asked me a question? It's okay. You never do. You're not private. Y'all are still play that game. Y'all don't like hate each other. I hate fighting each other. Man, live our shit talk then. Let's try to roll through.
Incheon Tower, Korean Air Kilo Alpha Lima 421 Heavy ready for departure. Runway 34 right, I-4 to Tokyo.
Korean Air Kilo Alpha Lima 421 Heavy, QNH 1009er. Cleared for takeoff, runway 34 right.
And yes, I go to Japan in the 87. No, 37.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 34 right.
I had Korean Air does do it.
421 Heavy.
Torn and Born, forward in. Okay, check some things now. To ensure I don't get a tail strike. So now, I'm lining this up. I basically center line heading, so I don't be out of runway. Headwind, because it does what? Reduce takeoff. Get off, man, get off. So we have our V speeds. V1, I can no longer abort, rotate, pull the nose up. V2, positive climb, gear up, flaps up. If I rotate, you do not go out. Music will load or something. Anyways, stable. There's that wind. Oh, see the plane? Look at this. Look at the wind doing. Flaps up. Yeah. The pitch on this plane nasty, you know. What is that right now? Like 44? 6.5. Anyways, armed. On, L nav should be on, V nav should be on, auto
Korean Air Kilo Alpha Lima 421 Heavy. Did you hear my last transmission?
121.4 for Korean Air Kilo Alpha Lima 421 Heavy.
Nah, that can't be a call sign, it's just Korean Air 421.
Seoul departure. Korean Air Kilo Alpha Lima 421 Heavy is at 3,600 climbing 13,000.
Radar contact. Continue to D34R. Korean Air 421 Heavy. Expect flight level 410. Keep speed not above 230.
What happens when you exceed critical AOE?
Expect flight level 410. Keep speed not above 230 knots.
Or what happened if I pitch the plane up too much? Good job. See, I think I teach Malik too. Malik, X-Man. Yeah. Like actually, I thought in this day for you. So right now we can't see, Malik, this exact thing. Right now we can't see. This is why we don't place your code as a private pilot, because you can't see this. And you're not instrument rated. By the way, we got a guy like 200 feet above us right now. Well, right in front of us. 200 below. He departed too. This is our departure pattern.
QNH1009er, radar contact. Continue to YD.
So he can bank left, I can bank left with him. By climbing high, climbing faster, and making my plane stronger. Yeah. $10,000 feet. On off landing lights. Let me ask you a question, Gift. What does my strobe lights indicate? Malik, what do my strobe lights indicate? Wow.
Korean Air 421 Heavy.
My strobe lights indicate that my aircraft engine is about to start running.
Climb and maintain flight level 410. Korean Air 421 Heavy.
It is like tails. Now you got econ, got good jawline on the way. We had 24% fuel, but it's not gonna make that journey. Malik, why didn't pack full fuel for this journey? Why don't I just run full fuel all the time? Wait on what? And being heavy going to do what? Increase my takeoff roll. I'll need a takeoff roll. So you saw now taking off. I was watching what I really watching. I'm watching this. Well, this. Watching my speed, and I'm watching my engine stats. If I see I taking up and they start to dial back, you know what I mean? If you're taking up, if you have full power and you're getting your engine's cooling off and RPM slowing down and you have full power, what are you gonna do? Yes, I get to abort the takeoff. That's why when you see me taking off, I had this set to RTO. RTO stands for rejected takeoff. So what happened is automatically my plane hit maximum brakes. I have to put the plane into reverse probably, and after yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, but GT don't have the reverse thrust though. So if I were to push me in reverse, what happened is this right here, it just split apart. Yeah. Yeah, it's about 47 minutes. What island is this, buddy? What airplane is this? What? What version? What version? The Dash 10. The Dash 10. Oh. Airframe. I want to do something, you know. I gotta leave it for now. I have to hate this plane sometimes for this button, this thing right here. I can't control this, you know. The plane got like auto trim. You see, like I'm not taking off. The plane really pitching like to 10 degrees, you know, no matter the power. And if I let it do that, you know what I call for? All I hear is. No, you would hear it if I don't put inputs. Well, not that long. You go work tomorrow? 11 to 7. Cringe. Alright, do that for. So this plane's cruising speed. I'm speaking. This plane cruising speed is 495 knots, and this whole flight is around 800 nautical miles. So like you divide the nautical miles we cruising at by the total miles like out of flight, pretty much. I mean, you know, I know you're talking for it, we should be listening. Oh shit! I dropped my control like heck. Nah, autopilot. I dropped my controller. I got silent, do not to your brother. When your brother talking and he really, no, just say my turn.
Height on 496. Descend and maintain 2200.
Yeah. I'm talking to say my turn. Just that thought.
Descend and maintain 2200. Height on 496.
I could hear that guy because we're on the same frequency. By the way, this is how you tell how long you've been in the air for. No. What I do in the meantime, I would go. This is my waypoints and whatever, and how far each of those things are from each other. So the play is not that long, not that long, but it is a decent flight, short haul. That's not 8 hours. So my 8 hour flight is like from here to Here. You know what here is? Hawaii. Oh wait, this Hawaii? That one is Hawaii? Yeah, that should be Hawaii though. Somewhere there. Hawaii is small. Yes, Manny Collins. No. Yes, Manny, look. This is Hawaii main airport. Pretty much. This you would see it but in a different format. But you see this code right here, you see meter, you would see that for sure. So right now in Japan, well around Japan airport, this is what happening right now. 28th of the month 0530 Zulu time, that's 5:30 Zulu. That's around England time. Winds coming from 140 degrees magnetic heading at 7 knots. It's not going to 130, it's coming from 130. So it's blowing to 180 plus or minus 130, meaning the opposite direction on the compass, basically. So if you're coming from left, you're blowing right. You understand? 999 visibility. Or in between that, monitor autopilot and prepare my approach data really. So let's say I know my flight is 8 hours. Let's say our arrival in Japan 8 hours from now. It's 5:30 Zulu time. 8 hours from now would be 1 o'clock Zulu time, right? Right? Yeah, we 1 o'clock Zulu time, which is like, yes, right now in Japan it's sunny, but right here now you would see it's in you would see 9999. That's my visibility. Well, let's cut until 10, something like that. Minus RA, that's light. Guess what that is? Minus. Guess what minus RA stand for? Light rain. Then you see few 015, few clouds at 1500 feet. BKN 023 stands for broken clouds at 2300. Temperature in Japan 22 degrees. Dew point in Japan 21 degrees. That I mean, you will see condensation, and that can reduce visibility. QNH 1009. That means the air pressure high there. Engines get perform nice. Oh wow. But pretty much here, if you couldn't read it, this is the summary. Visibility, temperature, air pressure, clouds, wind direction, airport condition. And again, if I come in here like 8 hours later, I would look for I have no idea. Yeah, why they don't say, hey, light rain, this and that. Save time, I guess. Save space for your eyes. Kind of. But certain things, like this here, for example, go follow my mouse. Let me see, let's do this one real quick. Oh, how do I do this here? Ah, wrong button. Let's zoom in up. My mouse here. My mouse I'll cut your mouth a better. But right here, you will see something say minus SHRABR. You know what I mean? What SHR sound like? If RA, why does it RA was? So what SHRA sound like? Showers. Yes, that's saying light showers. Light, and you know BR means? You would never get BR. You would never get it. But think about something that form after rain. Think of what a farm in Garda Peak. Fog close. Mist. BR is mist. No. Tempo meaning the weather can change basically. So from 2-9, from like 12 o'clock Zulu time to 3 o'clock Zulu time, it'll be few clouds at 500 feet to 800 feet, and that's bad conditions. So meaning I won't see the ground until I break 500 feet. And that brings me to another topic. This button right here. I'll show you this thing right here. Hopefully you got an FAA version. Nothing. But I will either put it on in the air. I'll leave it on right now. Matter of fact, when I land in, so now when I land, I'll just auto braking turn on. Do what we gotta do. Simple. Huh? It'll try to. Playing both the bank rate. Yeah. So my course will be based on the wind and stuff like that. I don't get high when I tell you about it every day. I mean, that annoys me, and I up out I 1000 off of my cruising altitude or whatever my altitude select is. So right now, I'm planning to stop it. I think I stop claiming soon. Say that again. You don't hear right? Very expensive. See that? Look how fast I've been traveling over the ground. This is how fast we actually moving. But that's how it is though. That yeah. How much? 3 grand? Let me ask 2 question. I'm going to cut you off. Let me ask you a question. So, we landing on runway 16 left via the sandy arrival, sandy approach, whatever. Now I'll show out a meter and tell me the landing conditions. If we landed on 16 left, right? How would the current wind from 130 at 7 knots affect our landing? Oh. Okay, Malik. I'll be so good that you could tell me. Watch my mouse. You see. Nigga, we didn't drinking alcohol. With who? Kira? Roshanda? Oh, Roshanda. I mean Roshana, my bad, wrong fault. Come on, what's she doing there? Kayla over there? Caitlin over there? Man, that's terrible. And hey, Ellis over there. Where I was, bats? Oh. Right on. So look at this here, right? You see this compass? This is my heading. You see in between 1 and 2, 1, 2, 12 and 15. And a little bit after 12. So I heading at 131. So right now, let's say I was heading, instead of 131, I was heading 150. If the wind coming from 131, how would the wind affect my flight path going 150? Yes, and you flying this way. You know what? Let me put it easier for you. Keep the heading we at right now. Now hold on, give a change the question. So let's say we're flying straight ahead, but the wind coming from 150. How would that wind affect us? You can answer now, give by the way. And the wind coming from here and here. What are you going to do to my plane? You can answer like it. So we're going to push on in front of me and pull me to the left. Pretty much. That's how you understand this right here. So right here, the wind is to push me and push me to the right. You do actually. It's you know, I don't blame you. I used to think so. So right now, this wind, yeah, actually more wind under control surfaces mean you got more control over the plane. and more lift. So right now, by the way, the wind we feeling right now at this altitude, we're at 41,000 feet cruising. So we can save fuel up here and save a little bit more fuel because of this. Wind blowing at 260. So it coming from behind us at like this spot right here. Uh-oh. Don't come here right now. At least time you would drink. Yeah, at least time you want drink tequila or some weird heck, cause not whiskey either, right? Sunset. Big sunset, man. Hate sunset. That shit tastes like gas. If my body takes sunset, I don't just want to vomit one time, and I'm like, nah, like one time. As soon as I smell it, I want to vomit. Oh. So right now, right? The wind blowing from behind us and it blowing to the left of us. So if you want to maintain this course and stay on this path, the plane has to crab into the wind. So right now our plane is looking this way and flying this way. See? Right now our plane, my bad, is looking this way. It is. It blows so. Yeah, how it is. My bad. We going this way. We playing this way. See? You see it? So we flying. We looking. Yeah, you can see the crabbing, right? Yeah. Look at the hair. Yeah. At least I caught it. That's great. So I'll have to land the same way accordingly. That player? That you? You see. It could be the black one. You can't see, but I could see white even in the clouds. That was a flying hopefully then an F-18. Yeah. Yeah. No, we didn't have you to say that. We ignore her. Yep. Nah, the man does twins. What you say? This plane could hold like 296 people. Well, you see, let me share away. Why did they choose to? You think these seats are free? Look at the difference between here up here, right? Look, see the difference? This is first class. And then you got back here. You know them. There's some standing. know, sometimes you let some be wrong people. I feel like. Huh? Oh, I'll check. I love the wings on the 87. Ignore this black thing. I don't know why they add this for. It just looks so polluting. This, the contrails. How much on board? We have 226 souls on board. It can hold 320. It can hold 320. I was wondering back and say, I will give you that one day. Now let me ask her one question. This here is not hard. What this is? Total mass. So that's my max. You see this right here? The 55700. That's a maximum weight. Why this number dropping? Gift, why that number dropping? Oh man, I gotta shake your hand. I gotta shake your hand. That's because all fuel is going down. $100. What engines this plane using right now? No. Nah, I'll give whoever could answer the question $50. What the name of the manufacturer of this plane? The engine this plane using? What's the manufacturer of the engines? Who is the manufacturer of the engines? Who manufactured these engines? GE, Energy Star, or General Electric? Close, but not close at the same time. Think of a car, an expensive car. Think of an expensive car. Expensive luxury. Expensive luxury. Rolls-Royce made these engines. Nah, fuck that. You get shit. Nice, can I get him an answer? Yeah, I was not getting that. What do you mean that whole giveaway? If I say a car brand, I was like, but I said luxury. Exactly.
Korean Air 421 heavy contact. Tokyo Center on 1 tree.
I think it's in 40.
2.5. Good day.
You can drink and drive.
Into 1 tree 2.5. Korean Air 421 heavy.
Hold on. How you get home, Malik?
Tokyo Center. Korean Air 421
You drive.
Flight level.
Too easy.
Korean Air 421 heavy. Tokyo Center. Radar contact. Continue to midder. Korean Air 421 heavy contact. Tokyo Center on 124.905. Good day.
124.905.
That accent or the Mazda. Not the Mazda. Not the Mazda.
421 heavy. Flight level 410.
Hey, you ban from there,
Korean Air
number.
421
Ban.
heavy. Tokyo
You
Center.
ban
Radar
or
contact. Continue to midder.
fair. Something like that. One Japan said that same thing to me. Why is it what you want? What the hell?
Tokyo Center, all Nippon 224 is at flight level tree 90, descending 5,000.
All Nippon 224, Tokyo Center. Radar contact. Continue.
I get no warning, by the way. That's what I'm doing this for. So you're telling me checklist incomplete normal, and I did everything before. And I gotta look through the checklist. No, I set my altimeter, flaps, V-speeds, everything. Whatever. I'm gonna disconnect. So yellow basically mean, look at this. Red mean this can affect you now. Do something. Let me try something. Oh, what that's still there though? I have to put a walk in. Nothing wrong. I have to put a thing I'm supposed to do. I on course and on my speed and on my altitude. I'll never be in a boat walking on my flight director on. Oh, auto throttle disconnect. Whoopsie. Made up. Nah. Item override. Normal. Normal menu, pre-flight. Item override. Normal menu again. Before start. Item override again. How is still saying that though? Wow. You get to take a look. You can't be there while you're flying. I tried that when I'm coming up from Barbados. They basically tell me, what? Yeah, basically. basically. I have to take off complete before taxi. The video. Oh. You ain't even know. Flying a plane actually had like a look. Like when you flying, the wind under controls, boy, like damn. Yeah, that make it worse because now, like 7 knots of wind, 50 knots of wind have a big impact on you. So with this plane, I could ignore up to like 5 knots. I could ignore that. I don't care where it's coming from. It's not doing much to me. I could react to what it's doing. 7 knots might do I might notice it, but it won't bother me. Yeah, it would bother you. You would feel it. It depends on where it's coming from though. If it's coming from directly, let's say you flying 360 and they're coming from 90 or 270, you can notice it. Because that's the absolute, that's like, what a word is, opposite parallel. Yeah, that's directly perpendicular to you. A broken clock right twice a day, 2 times in a day. So right here we can descend soon enough, so I can set my altitude to, let's say 2,500 feet. Sooner or later, I could set this here once at cruise. Oh no, because VNAV in play. So this is gonna drop right now. In all life. I see what y'all look up. Right here we have all the traffic. Choice. Well, you know you had more than that. You just didn't see them. No, I've been there. A question. James Webb are still out there. But yeah, of course. Well, I mean, it can definitely be out there for a long ass time, forever for you. But you know, so James Webb actually was a decent price, you know. James Webb like 10 bill. Not even a planet. How far Proxima Centauri is from here? 400? Or 700? They're actually annoying. I would never get into that. Yeah. And you know, late interrupted, so. Yo, Mike cringy, but I don't know. Mike. Forcing. He's not doing that. I mean, blocking. Let me ask you a question. Nah. I'll show you something on why I like this paint so much. I think I put 25% fuel, right? You know what's at right now? %. 25 or 23. I start with, we are 19 now. Let me add. So anyway, we head into Mido and we are 100 exact off of that. Damn it, dude. We can get there at, you know, 338, 238. We'll get at Moira. So let's see, 100. Let me see. Moira is the longest we put in the flight, but once I done, it can be like almost over basically. So 100 plus 38, 18. I don't like Dallas. If you go there, you got to go around a lot. It's about 200, 220, 236. Biggest airport. I think for what? Definitely don't at PCS, but in my opinion, the biggest airport I see in this against first Amsterdam on Schiphol big bad. Schiphol, and it got another one. I think George Washington. Oh no, George Bush International Airport. Now Intercontinental, you got O'Hare big. Fort Worth big too. Busiest. And not the biggest, but Fort Worth big, yeah. But Schiphol big though. Schiphol big because of runway 18. Schiphol got a runway 2 miles from the terminal. Yes, literally 2 miles. So if you land at Schiphol, you need to taxi for 2 miles and across a bridge, and you can't stop on it. Yep, without that I don't like care anymore. I don't do that because one, the things they added to the game kind of overload the game, so I literally can't fly there. If I fly there, maybe honest God. I don't have to be, but most times I do, or sometimes I do. I may watch like an episode of Bucky, or I may pull up my laptop and like I finish it. Yeah, he just like it, man. I can't. That's spoiled it, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Bucky does some shit in this review. I mean, the unprovoked too. Oh, another thing, I could cut my flight time. You see this right here? This is my airspeed and my selected airspeed by VNAV. I could change that and up it by like almost 20 knots. But I can burn fuel, and I know that. Yeah, I can burn more fuel. I only say fuel. The 787, listen, the 787, I could take like 40% and fly to Hawaii with that, you know. Let me ask a question, Malik. Why am I flying so high? You can't sound dumb. Why do I fly at a selected cruise altitude, typically around like 30,000 feet, 40,000 feet? Why am I flying so high in the sky? I am impressed, Loki. I low-key impressed. It is because there's less air molecules, meaning less drag. Right now, honestly, This flight might end badly because when you get into Haneda, it kinda laggy. Haneda, big airport too, by the way. It's a big airport. No, if the airport lag enough, you know what happened to me? Look, if I go into Haneda, and let's say Haneda busy, or they can say, you know, I don't like Haneda, and it lag me enough. Yeah. So this is Japan Airport, big, by the way, big airport. Japan Airport has, let's see, one runway here, another runway here, a twin runway,
and descend and maintain 3100.
Another runway here. We landed on 16. Only one time my engine failed in this game. You want vomit, dude? Just vomit, dude. I see if you got that. I remember the first time I did that shit by myself. Yeah, man, I laugh at the man. I laugh at the man. Well, my first time was on episode. Now with Jameson, I love bushwhacker. I don't even drink, but I like bushwhacker. Bushwhacker don't got, oh, got cacao. They got cacao. So only staff members come? Only staff. No Tamara, no Kayla, no Caitlin. Oh, good. I like to see Kevin outside it going up here. Oh, Dura, you clearly want to do it.
2000.
Man, that you or something.
Climb and maintain 2000. Air Beach 767.
I need more up
Climb
to these two.
and maintain 3200.
Yes. We're at Mayra yet?
Climb and maintain 3200. Air Beach 767.
I wonder who was that miter waypoint. Once you get there, it's all downhill. Not long.
Air Beach 767. Climb and maintain 3800.
We've been down for an hour, exactly. No. It'd be like that. They better be able to like, they better be able to like open every building, you know. Oh, we did. Them man done made the ROI off of that game already. I'll be pre-orders all over. Them man done, they can spend money. They might just spend billions to make the game. They don't make billions and the game didn't get played.
Korean Air 421 heavy contact, Tokyo sir, on 1.3.5. Good day.
1.3.5, Korean Air 421 heavy. Tokyo Center, Korean Air 421 heavy, flight level 410.
Korean Air 421 heavy, Tokyo Center, radar contact, continue to Burma.
Like set what bunk. Oh, look at Morty in this photo. You look high, look high, look high, look high, look high, look high, look high. No, the photo shoot now. Me no way look at me no way looking at me like that photo, but look at US Pluto, dude.
Korean Air 421 heavy contact, Tokyo Center on 1.3.4.15. Good day.
The man got home with Instagram. What kind of profile photo is that?
Korean Air 421 heavy.
With clown makeup.
Tokyo Center, Korean Air 421 heavy, flight level 410.
Korean Air 421 Heavy, Tokyo Center.
No.
Radar contact, continue to SHTLE.
Oh, what the fuck? Let me see this shit. I see this in one. No. Why the man look dead in this photo though? The man legit posing like he dead. I use this shit. I sent it to her right now. Well, you can see it now. See it now. Tell me why he have to bust that one on slave seven. Slave 7-2 funny. I know who verified and comment on it now. Hold on, wait. The mega models hit me up. Send me this post. And they post the man! Yo. No, they post me for real. And they got 3,000 lit. I jealous. It does. Okay, right. Look at the comment section. You see somebody say black. They got like a black models thing, right? In the comment section, click on that photo profile. I want to figure. And I post it again, and they at the man, and they at my Instagram. That's free though. That's free. But fashion model. Okay, calm down. Déjà money. Déjà je call out enough. The heck. That could be the same money thing after you fall, you know. That folks sending me. Jerome Timmons. Is it Jerome, brother? Top of descent coming up soon. Next waypoint, top of descent. Let me see.
Giant Ocean 9 or 7 tree.
Oh,
Descend
wait.
and maintain 2,100.
With a neon all.
Descend and maintain 2,100. Giant Ocean 9 or 7 tree.
Nah. Because you know that one is stand out and you want to share it now because you see that one, right? You know, that's not good. Pluto $500 giveaway. That's a good thing because now you get forced not to buy the show to participate. Oh, nice. Man falls from balcony while reaching for ice cream. Yeah, my Instagram live does bad.
Korean Air 421 Heavy. Traffic is 7 o'clock. 3 miles. At flight level tree 90. Boeing B78X.
Sorry, hold on. 737, 7 o'clock, 3 miles. Of course I don't see him. Report him. I don't see the guy. I will see even on radar.
421 Heavy. You are 400
Top of descent anyways.
altitude. Climb and maintain flight level 410.
Climb and maintain flight level 410. Korean Air 421 Heavy.
Yes. Oh no! You seeing this? Ah, these colors. FMC message. Yes. And of course, you know, green mean good. Well, green mean late. Orange mean, you know, we're getting there. And then you got red. Red, yeah. The plane telling me to throw my speed brakes out. But I ain't gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. I ain't wish I had do it though. Watch, wait until I get like close to the ground. I ain't wish I had do it. So no descent. Bye, you mean by descent start now? This girl. Descent start now, I'm your boss.
Please expedite your climb flight level 410. Korean Air 421 Heavy.
Okay, that's it. That's it already.
To 6,000. Expect ILS runway 16 left approach via Sandy transition.
Descend via XACL to 6,000. Expect ice runway 16 left approach via Sandy transition. Korean Air 421 Heavy.
That point facing it, it's very common. You should try it. Not at all, but you should try it. Hello. Warning. See that warning? See what I see? What I see? Exactly. What I mean, we find your clouds, so a lot of moisture again, you know, and the temperature up here low. So what happens? Yes, and you know what happens if the engine freeze? It can freeze the fuel pumps, well, the fuel passageway, meaning my engine gets choked out and it's die off if I don't deal with that. So what we do is, and there is engine left, engine right, automatic, and that one should go away and it's gone. Gift. I need to come back. But yes, I'll burn more fuel in lower altitude, so my fuel might drop to like, I don't know, how much percent. What do you mean, Toodaloo? It's landing time. How y'all sit there and talk? Listen, how y'all sit there and talk for like a whole hour? But the second I say, okay guys, we're descending, everybody want to leave. Execute. Well, I do have to go around the airport. So typically, if you want to look at this here, typically what happened is I would fly here and like make my approach immediately straight in. But I got to do the opposite. Dude, finger your throat or something like that. Finger your throat. $27,000. Now, what we would do now is set our minimums. We want to use our radio altimeter. Now, what minimums are is decision height basically. If I cannot see the runway or safely, like, let's say, decide on whether I want to land the plane, by this time I have to execute what we call a missed approach. And there, on a missed approach, you see that blue line right there? I'll go back into the pattern, hold there, and then continue the approach again. We now back. Let's just start diving again. Let's get the meter, set our altimeter. On 1009. I was waiting for you at the door.
$5,000 if you hit something. Give me the broker. Don't tell me how to live my life. Dead housing. Gas a little low. Fuel tank.
CNG is not the what I was just. He looks so vulnerable. $009. Check. I know they can shoot a barrel or no. Assuming the worst of it actually. $14,000. I'm laughing. I am though. You see the weather? You see the weather? Look at the weather. Nice, right?
Nippon 224 contact, Tokyo approach on 121.275. Good day.
This is really catching me. This is the man need really catching me.
for all Nippon 224.
Don't do the hand and all. The hand, not for it. It laying up for real, no. Yeah, what's 1,000 ways a day? Let's what I'm like. For real? Me too. I used to think it was real. Honestly, I can't. It's not real, April. I watch one man get like extreme Bamako. So right here you see these clouds with a lot of vertical. If you see a cloud touring, yeah, that's a bad sign. It means the cloud has a lot of vertical development. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Oh, the people don't do a lot. It causes turbulence. When it's gonna have turbulence though. Look at this. Oh my god. This ain't not nice, dude. I could feel my controller. Vibrate. Bank left now, your thing. God, no, it's supposed to be full of turns and twists and things. And I want to stay above 10,000 feet because it's the approach pattern. So when I'm in the sky, remember, we cannot see each other with our eyes. We use a thing called TCAS, or traffic collision avoidance system, which tied to our radar.
Korean Air 421 heavy contact.
I don't see anyone right now, but you can't really rely on that.
Good day.
You can see the guy. If I want to see a guy in the distance,
119.35 for Korean Air 421 heavy. Tokyo Center. Korean Air 421 heavy is passing 13,000, descending 6,000 via the exhale arrival.
Korean Air 421 heavy. Tokyo Center, altimeter 298.
I don't want to keep you against your will, but
continue to TT251.
how you gonna stay for like the majority of the cruise? You succeed through cruise, but not through approach. How? You know what? You're free to go to sleep, but you know, try to stay up. If it's too much, get out. How should I feel? Pouring down. This is the worst of the weather yet. Well, we don't pass the worst of the weather. We gotta go back into it though. What happens if I turn this off though? Let's find out. What if I turn off this? And this too. Will I get a warning for it? Maybe not. Another tone. I ain't see land one time since I started descending. We had speed. Can we use that? One, two, three, four. Okay. And off our big one. It should have been at 9,000 feet by now. Okay, VNAC taking us down again. Which one? Maybe behind it. No. I know that font though. You know that font? I can't hear it now. I can't hear it actually. You know it's cancelling. Counting it as noise. It don't sound great. And I instantly see a Rksi-Rjtt fake ass on my Instagram. I don't want to see your handstands, they're lame. I see that, but okay, descending. Now we're about to breach clouds. Got to love to see the water that's over the windshield. After I flew into New York and I didn't read the meter, I flew into a snowstorm and I really couldn't see shit.
Korean Air 421
approach.
Heavy contact. Tokyo
Feel that turbulence now?
125.2. Good day.
Anyways, yeah,
125.2 for Korean Air 421 Heavy.
Somebody here. See this guy? He descended. So you want me to pull these out? We had perfect speed though. Approach looking good. Let's contact approach.
Tokyo approach. Korean Air 421 Heavy is passing 9,300 descending 6,000 via the XAO arrival.
Korean Air 421 Heavy, Tokyo approach. Altimeter 2980, radar contact, continue to Snoke.
2 more turns and then we landed. One to 7,000. FMC message. Calm down. The plane actually climbing now. Breakout. Yes, at least hang on. That's great.
Shut your bitch ass nigga up. Now what the fuck about what you gonna say, nigga? Bitch ass nigga.
Make 20%. One more turn to final. But the ash finally gone. And the worst part what this is, if the game decides to, it can completely ruin my landing by just cutting off all my avionics because of memory issues. Shit. It don't really come back though because I gotta see this on. Maybe we can just sort of this on, we can just sort of back, 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 back. Nah, I shouldn't came out the plane, I think. Because the plane has to load back up the avionics. It changed the head and hole, it's not on VNAV anymore. Legs. And then on and off. Oh, this is like one. Next. Let me go to snare. Where is snare? Find that no. No. On it. Uh-oh. Snare. Snare. Here. Execute. Okay, shift back to the right now. Good. Snare stays that. I should be at what altitude? 6,000. We at 7,500. See the guy, see the thing. Let's fix this approach. Point, dive. But that was my fault though, I shouldn't have come out of the plane. That's why I don't come out of the plane. No, the reason why I came back is because I'm at high enough altitude, so the game not loading the floor as much as it want to. Put that back. One degree of flaps and slats. Active. Close call, wasn't it? I love with this plane actually won't allow you to halt it when it comes to flaps. If you put the flaps out, the plane will hold the flaps in until you get to operating speed. 4,000 flaps, 1. Minimum sets 2, no they're not. Even flight time, the timer reset. But luckily I've been timing the flight before that, so.
Korean Air 421 Heavy, contact Tokyo Tower on 118.1 when inbound on the approach.
Tower on 118.1, Korean Air 421 Heavy. Tokyo Tower, Korean Air 421 Heavy, 17 miles northwest. Inbound ice runway 16 left approach.
Korean Air 421 Heavy, Tokyo Tower, altimeter 2981, cleared ILS runway 16 left approach.
Cleared IS runway 16 left approach, Korean Air 421 Heavy.
Now we hit this button right here. In about 3, 2, no. Status, hold altitude wing for glide slope. Glide slope captured. And now we're heading toward the runway. Is here. Flaps, more flaps. Ten minutes away. Flaps, more flaps. Can't be todo more. Landing gear. See anything, Gift?
Korean Air 421 Heavy, wind 118 at 6, clear to land runway 16 left.
Can you see anything?
Clear to land runway 16 left, Korean Air 421 Heavy.
plane's still not slowing down for real. And cosmetic force is not. Oh!
Korean Air 421
Becoming
Heavy.
avionics
Exit
are
runway
dead.
when able.
No one's fault. Are we gone, Dustin? Okay, bye bye.
Korean Air 421 Heavy. Contact ground on 121.625.
121.625 for Korean Air 421 Heavy. Tokyo ground, Korean Air 421 Heavy. Request taxi to the gate.
Korean Air 421 Heavy. Taxi to gate 62 using taxiway Charlie Echo 6 Romeo.
Taxiing to gate 62 via taxiway Charlie Echo 6 Romeo. Korean Air 421 Heavy. Tokyo ground, Korean Air 421 Heavy. Could you please get the passengers on board?
Korean Air 421 Heavy. The jetway is going to be connected.